Welcome to Monday Morning Motivation. Do you know that a change of year won't bring success unless you are willing to make changes in your thinking and approach? If you don't change your mindset and do something different, you will likely get the same results. To have a successful year, you need to take a different approach and work towards achieving your goals. The Israelites managed to leave Egypt, but they were unable to reach the promised land of Canaan, even though God was willing to take them there because their minds couldn't carry it. Hear this: if you want to have a successful year, you need to understand what steps you must take to make it happen. What then must you do to have a great year? Let me just share one with you this week. One of the things you must do to have a great year is to sit down. Luke chapter 14 verse 28 to 29 says, "For which of you intending to build a tower does not sit down first and count the cost, whether he has enough to finish it, lest after he has laid the foundation and is not able to finish, all who see it begin to mock him." It is a waste of time to go full speed without a plan. So before beginning the race, sit down to map out the journey. Sit down to hear and receive direction from God. Why have you chosen to take a step forward with your business, your job, and relationship without seeking guidance from the Lord? Don't start off the year on the wrong foot. You need to seek God's direction so you can reach your goals this year. Sit down to create a personal running plan with a clear goal and the strategy to achieve it. Sit down to think carefully about who should be part of your inner circle this year. Evaluate who could potentially drag you back and make sure not to keep them close. Listen to this. You must be intentional about who accompanies you and who you keep company with. Sit down to reflect on last year's activities and decide which ones to discontinue, reduce, or focus on. Sit down to get spiritual, financial, career, and relationship aspiration and objectives. Take note of this. A great way to avoid a life of mockery is to sit down and reflect before taking action. Many people rush into things without taking the time to think through the consequences, leading to frustration and failure. If you can take time to sit and plan, when you stand, people must recognize your rising. Welcome to the season of progression and advancement, a season where your highest expectations will be fulfilled. You will succeed.